hit a 180, I'm veering off. I don't fuck with that shit, then my peers be off. Can call it religious, fictitious, whatever. Just know that I still
What's going on, everybody? It's Dormville. I'm Mike Hood with my co-host,
Backstage Phantom.
and we're sitting down today with Rasual. What's going on, man?
Hey.
Yo, bro, if y'all don't know, Rasual is the other half of M&R. Y'all should know Mo already. Left Field Records, all out of LA, you know, so.
Oh, yeah. Left Field. No, the rap real. You feel me? Here.
Bro, if y'all haven't listened to Rasual's new album, bro, y'all are out there sleeping. Y'all need to go ahead and jump on that hoe right now, bro.
Yeah, please do. And then after, it's out right now.
Right. It's on, SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere, bro. If you got fucking Napster, LimeWire.
All platforms.
Bro. All right, yo, to kick it off, you posted earlier today on your Instagram story that the Made Men, like the whole song was based off of the picture with Jay-Z and his homeboys. Like how did that whole process even just like come off jump?
Oh, those are like the most inspirational people like in this hip hop industry thing. Like on the song, I said like I'm an entrepreneur. I only choose to rap. Like, so I don't know if you know, we don't really disclose it like that, but I'm actually the CEO of Left Field. So I handle a lot of the business and you know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in with the different artists and the different creatives that are on Left Field as a whole. So I really look up to people like Jay-Z and Biggs and Dame because they really was able to put together an entire empire with just the three of them, like three homies. You feel what I'm saying? And I work closely with my president and GM, Low and Big O, so it's a very similar structure. You know what I'm saying? So we really look up to them, and they kind of inspired like the making of that song.
Yo, I know that you and Mo have been together since y'all were kids and whatnot, but like what was the whole process of like gathering all these creatives and gathering all these like phenomenal workers and just like making a whole brand out of it?
Thank you for saying we phenomenal, but shit, bro, it's actually so authentic. Like, Morris was the first one who started it all. Actually, it was Morris's dad, Mo Thorough's dad. I'm sorry, I still call him Morris. That's my brother. But Mo Thorough's dad, Real Thorough, he the one who started all of this. So he started making music, and then he transferred it on to Mo. And then Mo inspired me when we was little kids, and then we started going on, and then that inspired my boy Walt, who's here at Left Field. Then he started making beats, and then it was kind of just like a trickle-down effect. Everybody fell in line, started doing what they wanted to do, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it was real natural.
Bro, that's mad crazy because I know y'all always shout out Walt. Y'all be like, Walt made this beat. And I'm like, bro, that shit slap, bro. Where that beat tated at?
Mastermind, bro. He's the mastermind, like for real. Like he takes people's projects, like they'll have like a group of songs and he'll turn them into like a project or you know what I'm saying? Like he's just
right.
Really talented.
Yo, let's jump right into the music, bro. The first song that I wanted to talk to you about was Back in the City. Like, you're talking about this girl that's like, she's coming home from college and she's back in the city and she's hitting the line, bro. Like, that's facts and you just decided, like, let me make a song out of this? Or it's just like, oh, like a lot of people can relate to this?
It's a bit of both. So, like, I didn't want to incriminate myself, you feel me? I had to pick from a few different, like, little situations. But, it was a bit of half and half. Like, me and my friends were sitting around talking. We saw this meme Back in the City season, and we all started trading like different, stories that we had about Back in the City. So like a lot of those statements that I said in those songs like wasn't even mine.
Facts.
With Sprite and all that other shit, I got that from the homeboy. But yeah, like it's more so really relatable. But then also I've gone through it on my end too.
What was your mindset going into this album? Like, what was the thought process behind everything?
No, bro, I actually didn't go OD with overthinking before the album. I put out a project earlier this year called Soam, where I had did a whole lot of overthinking before it came out. It didn't live up to my expectations. And then even when I shared it, people didn't gravitate towards it the way they're doing it then after. So like after that, I went in, like just made a bunch of songs like every single day. And then Big O, who's my A&R, he just helped me filter down the songs. And then after a while, we got to a group of songs that we really liked. And then we locked it with Walt and made it an album.
Damn. Yo, so that means that you have some, and then y'all did the resume, and then you have, and then after, and then you've been doing like just little things, I assume, just along the way. So to have 3 projects come out in one year, like what was that? What was that process like? What was that grind like?
And I honestly just realized it is 3 projects this year, and I worked on Walk, so that's 4. I don't like a lot of times like our studio, like when we work, it's not really like, okay, let's go in and lock and make an album. Like Walter's back room is kind of like a hub, so there's like 4 people back there on average. So it's a lot of just sitting around and talking. And then Walt will just turn on the mic, and like I do a lot of freestyling too. So like we'll just be sitting around talking. Mike and play a beat, and then I'll freestyle, and then I'll get bored, and then we'll talk, and then he'll play another beat. You feel me? So like that, you can make a lot of songs.
Yeah, bro. That's hella organic rather than like, oh yeah, okay, I have this, I'm gonna punch this in, punch me in right here. It's gonna be cool.
Right. Yeah, like even like if you hear the songs that we made before you mix them, you hear people talking in the background. Like it's that kind of vibe.
Yo. That's dope that y'all have that, just like that cohesiveness to be able to be like, all right, yo, I'm gonna be at Waltz today. Like it's whatever. Like I might make a song, I might not. Something might come out of it. Yo.
Exactly. Because they're all actually friends. Like you feel me? So
right.
Songs, I'm like that's who I'm gonna be with. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of it bleeds into one another.
Have there ever been times during like writing a song that that you were like, oh, I just need to filter everything out, like no music or anything? I just me and my thoughts, I guess.
On songs like the last one, June 3rd, like on songs like that, I can't have a bunch of people because I get like real personal.
Right.
But not. It just depends on how personal it is. Like if it's. I can always have someone in the room. So it could be like 3 people and I can get personal, but like I'll record and there'll be 13 people in the room. You feel what I'm saying? So like I can't do emotional songs like that, but to block people out, but it just needs to be not too many people if I'm going to get more personal.
Yo, we were listening to Mo's project, and on Fatal Attraction, he says Rasual has hella songs he'll never drop. And like, What's the story behind that? Are you like one of those people that just has like, oh yeah, I have a couple hard drives, you know, I don't really like it, but it's whatever, and like everyone's pushing you to release that music, or is it just like you just hold on to your music for a while?
No, I'm exactly that first person. Like if I don't like it, shit. It's November. I'd say I've done upward of 150 songs this year.
Damn.
Yeah, like just like maybe 3 one day, 4 one day, then I'll go a week, won't make a song. You feel what I'm saying? Like because my friends, they've kind of gotten me to a space where I can just freestyle a song, like because they will put on beats and be like, "Hey, rap." You feel what I'm saying? Even when I don't want to rap, so it's kind of at the point where I could just crank out a song and then listen to see whether I like it or not the next day.
Mm. Do you think that adds to your versatility, or adds like more positive or negative traits because you're looking for more gems, so you're going to be more critical of yourself?
Bro, probably, being honest, probably more negative traits, like because being a new artist, you don't really know what people like from you.
Right.
You get me? I'm trying to curate all this shit that I like the most, but people like the song that I think sucks could be the one that gets me a Grammy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's probably more of a hindrance, but I'm an overthinker. So, and I like things to be executed well. So I don't move loosely when it comes to like releasing stuff. Like, so.
Overall, like, what do you like? I know that you posted earlier on Instagram asking people like what their favorite song from the album was, but like, what was the song that you were like, I hope this one does well. This is what I put my heart all into. Like, what was that song for you on this project?
June 3rd, for sure. Writing that was the most weirdest writing experience because I wrote that song through the day. Like, that song is about the day I went to my cousin's graduation. It's so funny, bro. I was mad at Walt the whole day because he made me redo my verse, bruh. Like, I thought like there's 2 versions of June 3rd, and he's clearly right, which is why he's a mastermind. But I was like, nah, I like this version, da-da-da. So I'm salty at Walter the whole day. So and I'm writing about like everything that I'm looking at because like it's really affecting me. So I'm like, all right, bro, watch, Walter. You said the first one wasn't it. Like, watch how the second one hits. But yeah, that was for sure my favorite. Like, I wanted people to all that I had put into it. Like, that was one of the hardest songs for me to make because it was so
personal.
Yeah.
On yeah, like, or on yeah, you get not, I don't want to say like conscious and political, but like you have like more of a like you show your outlook on like what's going on in society. Would you ever think of like making like a little small concept album or like making an EP or just like releasing 5 songs that are like still along those lines?
It would have to come really natural. Like, y'all know where we are in hip hop right now. Like, people don't want to hear words. Like, I'm happy that like I got enough people to even tap in and hear all my fucking lyrical miracle raps. You feel me? Like, people don't want to hear that shit. So like, I mean, I have a lot of songs like that. Like I said, I make a lot of songs. It's just that one was my favorite from the batch. So I could, yeah, but will I? I doubt it. I'm only 22. Like, at 32, I could be like, yeah, y'all gonna get this fucking concept political album. But right now, I'm chilling. I don't want to do all that.
Do you think that? I think that y'all have started something to where like y'all are gonna eventually change the whole. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Y'all are going to change the whole climate, not of the rap game, but of like the people that run in y'all circles and the people that are like in Hampton and the people that stay out in LA that listen to y'all. So do you think that you guys will have that ability to shape the future?
Thank you, first off. But yeah, bruh. Like, I feel like things move. Like, before I left school, I was a psych major. So I know that things move almost like in a snowball effect. You get what I'm saying? When people see one thing happening, they tend to, acclimate, or they tend to hop on board. Like, they follow what's going on. But in LA right now, I'm not 100% sure in Virginia. I'd stay tapped in with Mo probably weekly. But in LA right now, we're turning a circle, like where we are shifting the climate, like, but it's kind of like a group thing because it's a mutual support system amongst everybody. Like in Los Angeles, unlike places like Atlanta, no one really supports each other. You get what I'm saying? And when they do, that's when you opportunity to change the climate, if that makes any sense. You get what I'm saying? Right. So we can try. We can be a strong force in changing the climate, but it's especially out here is going to take like a group type effort because LA is where you go when shit is already popped off. You know what I'm saying? You don't go there to get shit to pop off. So yeah.
This is about to be a big jump back, but you were talking about how Jay-Z and Dame and all of them, like those are your big, like influences in making left field and all that. But like, who are your musical influences? Just like who do you listen to? You're like, oh yeah, that shit was heat. I need to be able to match up or surpass.
That's a long fucking list. You guys have time? I got time.
Yo, we have nothing but time, bro.
All right, bet. Off top, Kendrick. That's the GOAT. That's who made me even want to rap after Morris. So Kendrick. And then you got Drake, J. Cole. I see a lot. I like Dom Kennedy a lot. Nipsey Hussle a lot. And then Jay-Z a lot. Then it'd probably be those, what was that, fucking 6 people. And then I really take a lot of musical, like I steal a lot of ideas from like SZA and Frank Ocean because they're like freaking geniuses. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So I guess the list isn't as long as I thought, but yeah.
Yo, that's like, honestly, I was thinking that you're gonna like start throwing in like crazy amounts of old heads because like whenever we had
Def Mob Deep Fit, nah.
Bad.
Mind you, me and Mo, I'm sorry, Mo Thorough, when we was like 12, 11, 13, like that's all we bumped. You feel me? Like, to this day, he says I'm crazy. But when we was 6 and I was listening to Radio Disney, he told me I was weak because he was listening to Illmatic.
Bro, yeah, on Radio Disney.
And he'll tell me I'm lying, whoopie whoop, my dad wasn't. Like, bro, shut up. Yes, she was. I had never heard the term Illmatic until you, and we were like in second grade. That's where we started. But now I don't really listen to too much old school hip hop because, but like it was an era, and you can get the grasp, or you can understand what the energy was like in that era if you listen to enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a time period. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? So not too much no more. But earlier, asked me when I was 15, I would have said all that shit.
Bro, what do you think the next wave of hip hop is? Like right now, we're kind of in that. I don't want to say we're like stuck in mumble rap. I feel like it's gonna like we're slowly gonna progress out of it. Maybe I only see that just because we talk to people like you and Mo and other people that we've had on the show. But what do you think is the next wave of rap?
It's kind of a hard one because I've been talking to people too, and I know a lot of people who humble wave or like the lack of trying. Because I don't really care if you mumble. Like I like Currency, and Currency be slurring.
Yeah.
Not really, you know, like, but it's more so like people who don't try. I feel like they just get in the booth, say some shit, put it out, and it's like, oh fuck, people actually like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Honestly don't know. I just hope the next wave is people actually trying, like people taking their time to work on their craft and not just doing fucking, you know, renditions of different songs over trap beats.
In regards to the rap climate, you know, what made you not want to be a part of any of that wave? Like the whole auto-tune, face tats everywhere. What made you want to say like, nah, that's not for me. I want to do this.
I'm probably gonna get a lot of backflack, but I just think that shit's low key corny.
Facts.
Some people
big facts.
Like, you feel me? But it's like, bro, oh, so you have a face tattoo? Oh, and you also dyed your hair pink? Oh, and you also wear the off-white? Oh, and you, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all, everybody's following the same fucking cookie cutter thing. Like, I don't really, like, it's not something that sits with me. I feel like there's certain people who do that shit well. Like, Uzi, that's mad legit. Trippie Redd, mad legit. Like, it's a few other artists that I could look at and be like, okay, you're really being yourself. But the rest of like these SoundCloud rappers and people who, like I said again, are not trying and are just doing what they see other people do, like that shit's whack. Like, yeah. She'd shoot on my shit if I came home with a face tat.
A love of hate. Like what was the thought process? Like I keep asking the same question, but like what was the thought process that went into that one? Like I don't know, like that was my favorite song on the entire album.
All right, thank you. That was the first song that I made that made the tape. That was one of the songs I made after Song. The theme behind it and then after was me, because like the past couple of years I've been working at a record label. I don't really want to talk about the name of the record label because that's giving them, you know, props. But I worked at a record label, learned a lot. But I realized that I didn't want to be on just the label end. Like I wanted to be on the creative end.
Right.
I know a lot of people were like, Rasual, you need to put this out or you need to rush and da-da-da-da-da. But like I said, I'm kind of like, I hold a lot of my records in and they're like, you're not going to get paid or your career's not going to grow or da-da-da-da-da if you don't put out your music. The whole thing was like, one, I'm an entrepreneur, bruh. Like I only choose to rap. Rapping is fun. And the reason I do it is because I do it because I love it. Like I just like making music. Like I'm not OD looking to monetize off my music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd love to. Like rich people have, like they're rich because they have multiple streams of income, not because they're banking on their fucking rap career to work. You feel what I'm saying? Right. It's an oversaturated market. Like I'm not doing it to be with the Instagram models. I'm doing it because like I actually like it. So yeah, that was the thinking behind that one.
Yo, and then like the verse that stood out to me, like the first verse that like caught my eye or like caught my ear was you say you don't see yourself in the light of an artist. Like, can you elaborate on that part for me?
Yeah, 100%. Because I see myself more as a businessman, like more as somebody who can come in see what your strength, your weaknesses are, see where your demographic is, and marketing you in that demographic. You know what I'm saying? Getting your brand together. Like, that's where I see myself more in a CEO standpoint. It's harder to do it myself because it's my art. Like, it's hard to commodify your art. Like, you know that this bridge should be tighter. You know that these vocals could be a little lower. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With somebody else, like, okay, I see what you got. I see what type of people will buy into you. Let's start dressing you like this. Let's start putting you in these type of environments so that you can actually start to gain the fans that you need. You know what I'm saying? With myself, it's a little bit harder. So I don't really see myself in the light of an artist, more of a CEO, more of a businessman, entrepreneur.
Yo, and then going off of that train of thought, like, where do you see Left Field? Like, where do you want to see Left Field? Like, obviously you want to be successful, but like, what steps do you want to take to get to those, to get to that end goal?
To be honest, I don't know where the end goal is, but one thing I do know I want to obtain is a core fan base. But not with you because you got the new hot song. Like, people who are tapped in when you haven't dropped a project in 16 months or your face hasn't been in the tabloids. You get what I'm saying? Like,
right.
When was the last time Schoolboy Q dropped? Like 2016?
Yeah. Yeah. That gentleman was a long time ago.
You know what I'm saying? But watch when he drops, I'm right there. I'm tapped in. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Schoolboy Q or who are interested in TDE as a general, they're tapped in. So just a core fan base, people who actually fuck with you for who you are. Like, people where you can make it like a big ass family type thing. Like, not, fans.
Right. Yo, so do you want to grow Left Field like with multiple artists, or like are y'all cool with just you, Mo, and Walter as people putting out projects right now?
We would love to grow Left Field, but you got to be the homies first. Like, it's a bunch of talented people. Like, I would love to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, goddamn, I can't even think of somebody. Like, if we were to find a young SZA before and she was just as talented, but she didn't work with the homies, like, I doubt it'd work. Like, we're really just a group of friends. So I'd love to have people, but it has to like work with we be having Friendsgivings and fucking potlucks and shit. Like, you feel me? So it's a whole, like, you'd have to work your way into the group type thing. So I'm open to it, but it's not gonna be easy.
So what's next for you after all of this? Like, what are your next projects or anything like that?
A bunch of stuff is in the air. I actually just started back recording like this week.
Bad.
Sabbatical, because we had been working on the same songs for like a goddamn. I don't know just yet. I know I have a few plots of how I want to follow up and then after. But I'm a project artist, so I'm gonna probably get back started on another project kind of soon. That's probably what's next.
Yo, is there anything in the works for the M&R boys, or is it just the resume and then we gotta wait for some more? Like, what's going on with that?
That's always. So just imagine, bro, like how I just said with the Left Field thing, but me and Morris is time forward, because like that's like your sibling, but they're across the country. So when you guys are together, you're talking about the past 4 months,
right?
And it's, oh shit, let's do the song too.
That's
only 6 songs for the resume, because we thought we had way more, but we just ended up talking and working on like other shit. Yeah, but we need to lock in on the album. I know it's that time.
Yo, is there anything specific that you had that you wanted to come on and talk about, promote, and do anything with?
Shit, I'm just pushing and then after everything right now, and then after, and then after, and then after. Not really. If anything, just go tap in with Mo's project. Is out now. Tap in with Walt Mansa. Plum is out now. The resume is out now. You get what I'm saying? And we still working. Shit's still moving.
Yo, bro, go ahead and plug everybody, or not everybody. Go ahead and plug your social media. Yo, do your shout outs, plug. Yo, go wild, bro.
Get down. But look, like I said, my rapper Steez isn't there yet, but shout out to the Left Field team at LFTFLD. Shout out Mo Thorough, Mothoro. Make sure you capitalize his T. Walt Mansa at WALTMANSA. And then your boy, Rasual. Follow me on everything. RASUAL 777. You know the team. Let's feel know the rep. What up?
Hell yeah. Thank you for coming through, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me. And y'all questions was lit. I was like, oh shit, I gotta actually think.
Yo, bro, we're aiming not to be just the average show, but we're trying to make sure that y'all have a platform, and whenever someone listens to this, if they don't know you already, they're about to jump on like straight onto the boat.
Man, thank you.